Hello everybody and welcome. I've got a few more things to set up here and then we will be good to go, I think. So, good stuff. Somewhere in here, I'm pretty sure. Wonder if that might be in preferences. That seems kind of loud. Let's turn it down on my end. If it's too loud, you guys would tell me, right? Alright, so this is the pre-show for the normal show. So if you're watching this on Watch Me Work, just go ahead and skip about 30 minutes. And that'll be the actual show, or if you just want to watch this, you're more than welcome to. So, let's see. What would that be called? Keyboard? No. That would... I have no idea what it would be called, honestly. See our disabled ones. Layer manager, 3D navigation. Somewhere in here. Oh, you can import Unreal skeleton meshes. Really? Huh. Interesting. Turn our Node Wrangler on. That's a good one to use. Oh. I turned on something else. Whoops. What else do we have? Demo mode. UV texture. This. Cell fracture. That might be kind of cool. Let's check that out too. 3D print toolbox. Don't need all that, I don't think. Really? You can just do the Unreal Engine stuff? That's awesome. I had no idea. There's gotta be something that we're missing. Dynamic sidebar, maybe? Save user settings. Alright, anyway, so the main one that I want is plane. So just type in plane and go back to all and import, export, import images as planes. And we want to check that for this part. This is one that I didn't really know about until yesterday, and it makes my job a whole lot easier. And I will show you why that is in just a few moments. Right now what we're going to be working on primarily is just getting all the things ready so that when we do our stream, the actual stream for Watch Me Work, then we will be all set and have all the assets done. So, as per usual, we're going to select everything in the scene except for the lamp, because we kind of need light, and delete it, because it wouldn't be a Blender tutorial without one, without all that. And what I want to do go right here, and let's go Shift A, and because we have that selected, we have images as planes. We're gonna go into references. We actually want to go into low poly textures, which is where I saved that, and then grass blades full. Single grass blade. Now it doesn't look like much, but this is the start of something amazing. We're gonna do material? No. Did I not import it with alpha? Shift A, mesh. My mouse is being derpy today. That one, use alpha. And save image, or import image as plain. Okay, what did I do? I've done something. I'm not entirely sure what. Something on my mouse. There's got to be something on my mouse. It's not normally this bad. If we go into rendered view, how does that look? Derpy. Why does that look derpy? Texture? What has happened? There's something wrong with the thing? Why would that? Let's go desktop. Computer's running a bit slow today. Don't know why that would be. But yeah. Oh, do I have two blenders open? We want to go to references. Low poly textures. Shift A. Mesh. Image is plain. Offset. Single grass blade is what we have. We want to use alpha and pre-multiplied, right? I think that's right. Yes. And for some reason, it's not showing the whole thing. There we go. I was still in perspective mode for some reason. If we go to rendered, how does that look? Why does it look that way? Should... Something's not right here. I was like, oh, I'm sure I can just do it this way, right? Scale it on the X, no. Something broke, and I don't know what did. Alright, well, let's go back into GIMP then. Open with GIMP. Slowly let things load up. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it's not showing up properly. Yeah. Okay. File. Let's export as. It's not a PNG, is it? Or is it a JPEG? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's a PNG, right? That exports with alpha? Save background color. Okay, so it's got to be a JPEG then, right? I saved it as the wrong file format, apparently. Advanced options. Well, it's not a JPEG either. What? Everything I know is a lie. I guess we could do a Targa, but I don't think that it actually works with Blender, now that I think about that. No. Export. Replace. With alpha. What file format is it then? If it's not PNG... We can try a Targa. What's the worst that'll happen? It won't work. Exactly. I could have swore it was PNG. That's why we have the pre-show. Just in case things like this happen. Why is it not PNG? It's worked for everything else, right? Yeah, it's gotta be a PNG. So maybe I'm just importing it wrong? Let's try that. Image is plain. Single grass blade. Pre-multiplied, match movie length now. Auto refresh is fine. Plain dimensions. Do, do, do. No offset. PNG. What is even happening right now? My mouse is broken. Everything's broken. Doesn't want to work. Of course. Alright, let's go into UV image editor. No. Okay. Well, fine. We won't do that then. Because for some reason the file format's broken all of a sudden. Anyway, we won't be doing any grass for today. That's fine. That's a very limited thing that I really wasn't sure if I was going to do anyway, so let's get started. What we're going to do is Shift A, Mesh. We want a UV sphere. We want to take it down to about 15. Sure. Yeah, looks good. Anything else we want to do? Yeah, nothing we can't do like so. On the Y. Bam. We'll take it off of texture mode for right now. Solid. And yeah, should be good. We're going to add a modifier of subsurf. Isn't that pretty? And then we are going to sculpt it. Sculpt mode. Let's go with blob. And F is to change the radius, basically. And we are mirroring it, aren't we? So let's go back here. Not that one. Symmetry and lock, we want to turn that off. There we go. Nothing like making rocks in Blender. And then hold down Control to get rid of some. Looks pretty good. And then if we tab, go to object mode anyway, and smooth. We have ourselves a nice little rock. Cool. And now we're gonna Shift D. Move that there. Sure. And we want to sculpt this one to be a bit different. Just whatever you think would be best. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Most rocks aren't. Go ahead and get a smooth in here. Where's that? There we go. Nice little smooth long rock. Cool. Okay. And then object mode. Start from our base one. Shift D on the Y. Bam. Go to sculpt mode and let's make a tiny rock. Sure. Flatten. F. Scale it to about there. Then we can go back to smoothing again. This is my favorite part of modeling, by the way. This has just always been so fun to do. You just go around, drag a brush around, and that's pretty much it. Okay. Let's go back to object mode. We want about, I want to say 10 or 20 different variants. So I think from this one, we're going to Shift D on the Y. We're going to make a slightly bigger one. So we will go back into sculpt mode and add some blobs. And this will probably be the biggest size that we do, I would think. Nice big boulder. Yeah. Simple enough. Bring it out there. Yeah. Looks to be a pretty good boulder. Okay, let's go back over to object mode and A, Shift D on the X, and let's rotate it 90 on the Z. Rotate 180 on the Z. Rotate 180 on the Z. There we go. Beautiful. And then we can just kind of model these all together, I think, right? No. Have a nice divot right there in the center, and let's do some smoothing. Go from the bottom here, smooth that out. Sure. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. So we'll go back to object mode, select this one, and if we tab, it goes to edit mode, of course. Sculpt mode. Let's go ahead and deblob this. Have a little indentation there. Sure. And a little indentation there. Sure. I didn't like that song. It was a little too quiet and slow for my tastes. So we got a bunch of rocks here. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and control there. Tab. Go back to object mode. Select this one. And tab. Sculpt mode, I mean. Let's change this up quite a bit. Be a little bit bulbous. Sure. Let's go with smooth again. I like to be able to see some of the grid floor from the bottom. Yeah, looks pretty good. And tab, right click. Can we right click that one? Yeah, we can. Cool. That's an easier way to do it then. And let's go ahead and inflate. And flatten. Let's go from the top here. How's that look? Beautiful. Let's do some creasing. Let's scale it down just a bit though. Give it some nice generic look to it. Go down here. Cool. Okay. Tab. Object mode, I think everything's different now. Yeah. Okay. Let's select them all. Wait a second. We don't need 2 lamps. That's fine. Shift D on the wall. X. Yeah. Turn all this stuff off. We actually don't need to see that at all. That's fine. And let's go with this one first, I suppose. Sculpt mode, same exact thing. What I want to do here is I just want to keep the creasing thing. And I'm just alternating between holding down control and not to get it how I want it to be. And again, these are rocks. Doesn't have to be perfect. Because I've never seen a rock that is perfect. Really. The song reminds me of Torrance Passage all the time. Yeah, that looks distinctly different. Let's go ahead and do it later. Sure. Cool. Go back to Blob and right click there. Scope mode. I had something on my screen. I thought it was deforming the mesh. I need to clean my screen apparently. Which one are we on? Oh, well that could be why I'm not doing anything. Let's get rid of that. Got a little nub in there. Can fix. Cool. Sure. Good enough. Scope mode. Let's do some creasing. Sure. Scope mode. A nice deep cut in it. It's a little bit too much. Let's see if we can smooth this out real quick. Without losing too much. Yeah, it's weird, but cool. Okay, this bulbous rock. We'll go with scope mode again. Add some creases into it. Let's actually scale this down just a bit. Want one right along the back here. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see, what's our strength? There we go. just like so. Okay, next. Scope mode. Let's scale it up just a bit. Let's go ahead and go with the smooth and undo that. Oh, I'm still on smooth. Dang it. That's fine. Let's do scrape. See what that does. Nothing that I want done. Interesting. Smooth. Got a bunch of rocks. Alright, and I think that's pretty good for that one. And then tab. No, not tab. We'll just go to scope mode. Fine. Smooth that end. Let's do some clay strips. And where was it? Crease? We need to smooth down this bottom part though. Perfect. Okay. So now we have a bunch of rocks. What we're gonna do now, object node, let's add these to a group. Is it scene? No. No. Alt A? No. Control Alt A? Control Shift A? No. Add to group. Group is rocks. And I accidentally capitalized. And it is time to start the show. So let's start streaming. Copy some things over. Refresh the page. Hopefully I don't hear myself. And I can hear myself. Fantastic. Control C. Copy all the things. Control V. Control A. Control C. Control V. Creating. Creating assets for the game. Low poly nature. Low poly nature assets. And we are featured and start streaming. Oh, I forgot the application. Yeah. Start streaming. There we go. Alrighty. And for those of us just joining, welcome everybody to JKHB does game development and stuff. Yeah! What we're going to be doing today is working on texturing some nature assets and grouping them all together, and yeah, fun stuff. So. Add to group rocks. We just sculpted out these rocks real quick. Object mode. Let's deselect that. Let's add to group rocks. Bam. So now these are all in one nice big old group together. So that's cool, right? Or do I have to do them individually? It's possible. Hey, stay in object mode. No, seriously. Add to group, rocks. Add to group, rocks. Did I say go to sculpt mode? No. Add to group, rocks. Grab this, add to group, rocks. Add to group, rocks. And add to group, rocks. Little too quiet and boring. Got that. Add to group. Rocks. Rocks. And do the same thing repeatedly. Woohoo! You're already part of the group. Bam. So now if we select A, they're all green. They're all part of the group. Move group. There we go. Ta-da! Yes, that's what we want. Alright. Now, to do a little bit of texturing. I've already created a decent texture, I think. So we're gonna do that first. What we do... Can we just go to UV editing? Yeah. They're on the opposite sides. That's okay. Fine. And we also... Maybe we don't do it that way. That seems like a weird way to do it. Let's just do it this way. Material, new material. Set the diffuse to doesn't really matter. What? That's weird. Okay. go to textures. Where is it? Where's my UV stuffs? Oh, don't do this to me now. Miscellaneous. Did I accidentally change that from user preferences? Let's see. Yeah, it's in there. Not showing up here. Ah. Just head to tab. Alright. So we want to unwrap using cube projection. Okay. Let's go here. T to get rid of the toolbox. Bam. So that looks like a mess, right? Okay. Let's open. It's like I know what I'm doing and then I completely forget what I'm doing. It's great. Let's take a look at the images real quick. Make sure we have the right one. Base rock color. We'll go with gray. Sure. So, if we go into textured and tab, got a nice little rock there, which is cool. Yeah, pretty simple. Then all we do is assign that material, and if we go into rendered, how does that look? Wrong. Very, very wrong. Oh. And then go new texture, new UV map, and open. Low poly textures, and then rough base gray, right? So now, if we go to rendered, yeah, okay. And go back to textured, that way we don't freeze up the stream, because that would suck. So these ones, we're going to do the same exact thing. New. We want to unwrap this, so you... What? I thought it was you to unwrap. Oh. Maybe we go tab and then you. Yeah. Cube projection. Beautiful. Open. So these are all going to be the darker gray rocks. Here. Image mapping. What? Is it here? What did I do differently? Oh. That would be it. Two. Did I not label this UV map? It must just be UV map for everything, isn't it? Yeah, because it's still working. That's fine. Tab U cube projection. Beautiful. Dark gray small rock. Beautiful. Oh, and then we go back here, assign. And same process over and over and over again. For some reason it wants to go straight to that one, for some reason. I don't know why. It makes no sense, but that's okay. And looks to be good. Assign. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, it automatically did it? Cool. Cube projection. I was trying to do this all before the stream, that way we wouldn't be wasting too much time with this, but I didn't give myself enough leeway to do it that way, sadly. Oh, I forgot to assign that. And assign. New tab, YouTube, open. Bam. And assign. Let's actually go ahead and do this. Tab, click. And then all of these we're gonna do color change to them. So fret not. It will be fixed. Open. Bloop. These are the basic stones that are going to be inside the caves, so I just kind of want to get them all done so that we can use them, which will be cool. Alright, oh, didn't unwrap you yet. Cube projection? Cube projection seems to be the best one that works, so. I've tried cylinder projection and it just doesn't seem to want to work as well, so. New material, boop, boop. And I'm sure there's a lot easier way to do this, but this is my way. And it may be slower, but I don't really care. And UMap. And voila. If we just do a quick rendered. Just to check this out, make sure that it's working well. Looks to be good. Got a little bit too much specular, which is something that we'll get rid of in a bit, but for right now, that's pretty good. And did I assign that? Probably not. Assign. Beautiful. New. Open that one. Tab. Cube projection. UV map. Back to here. Assign. And tab. And next. Got it down to a decent system. That's fine. And assign. Open. And unwrap. Keep projection. I said I had a really nice system, and then I screw it up. It's great. It's amazing how that works. One of these times I'm going to click that arcade machine and piss myself off. Because I know me. Okay. And assign and tab. Only 4 more to go. Woo! And then we can start making them different in certain aspects. Low poly textures. Okay. Oh. Assign. There we go. We don't need the preview. Don't need any of that. We just need those two, right? So let's just do that. Make it easier on ourselves. I think we'll be fine. Let's hope so. Open low poly textures. For some reason it wants to default to that. I don't know why. One more. Open. Can we add this to bookmark? There we go. We'll go here. That should make it easier when we go to do the other textures. And tab, view project, and UV map. Bam. And assign. Okay, so we got a bunch of rocks. Sweet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to... I think we can make it different colors like that? No, not at all. Cool. But yeah, we've got a bunch of rocks, which is what we wanted. All right. Now what we're going to do is we are going to save this real quick. Go move everything to 9. Sure. And Shift C. Okay. The first asset we're going to do is we are going to make a rock waterfall, which is fun for me at least. So if we go tab and subdivide, no, that's scale. Tools. What is subdivide? I don't know. Yeah, that should be good. Actually, we'll do one more time. Turn proportional editing on. And connected? Oh, well, maybe we just grab a few points. Let's actually do another modifier here. We're gonna do a subsurf. Good. And then we are going to go to sculpt mode and solid. Thank you. Because that was hard on the eyes. Smooth all this out. Alright. What we're going to do is probably just sculpt it. And I'm just holding down Control to change the way that, so that it's going down instead of up, basically. Okay. We're gonna do two parts of the same mesh, so what we're gonna do is box select, seven. There we go. And turn that off. So we're going to box select these here. Maybe not this line. Just give it some space. Delete vertices and box select that to about right there. Delete vertices and box select this one right here for deleting the vertices there. Okay. So now we have a little bit of a trench, which is good. It's kind of what we want. We're gonna go back into sculpt mode now. So we have this all set up, and we are going to use F to scale it down just a bit, and Control. And we want to bring this part down a lot lower. And then we want to raise this part up, like so. And it works really well with this plane, just the way it is. So, yeah. Do it like so. Cool. And then I think what we should do, so we should first bring this out a bit more, that way we can see what we're doing. We want a, I can't remember what it's called. We want a particle system. It's not a fluid system, so it would probably be, would it be fluid? No. Soft body? No. They've changed so many things. Is that just a modifier? It might just be a modifier. Particle system. Object mode. There we go. This is going to be rocks. We can go with bases, that's fine. Hair. Oh, goodness. Probably want to bring it down quite a bit. Maybe like so. Parent is... Oh, I didn't name my rocks. Sure. Okay, so this is Fear01. Let's go ahead and rename this. Long Rock? Yep. That looks derpy. Large, flat rock. We just do all of these, actually. Besides you, because for some reason you want to be a part of everything. We should just be able to do it by group, couldn't we? Yeah, group. There we go. Rocks. Aha! If we do whole group, what does that do? That didn't do anything for us, did it? We want to go to weight paint mode? Yeah. So we want it to go definitely along here. Very high. Let's do some... like so. Okay. How do I make a new vertex root? Yep. So if we add some more here. Would we do that on clump actually? Probably. Nope. It's gotta be density. Okay. And then we can crank the number up just a little bit. Not the same rotation because we don't need all that. Oop. Hair dynamics. We enable this. Okay, where did we have... There we go. Vertices, faces. I like faces. Random. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Now we can increase the number. It's not too bad. Kind of like that. Velocity's fine. Doesn't really have physics that we have to worry about. That's fine, and that's fine. Rotation. .5. There we go. We might want to add some vertex painting here. Can we do that? can't change the weight paint, can't I? We'd have to cancel that. There we go. And this doesn't look like much, but it actually is pretty essential for what we're doing. Now that I'm streaming, it's gonna lag tremendously. Fantastic. Okay. Anyway, now we want to probably go right here. Shift A, mesh, just a normal cube. Scale this way down. Holy cow. New particle system? No. New fluid system. Type. Particle. Let's go ahead and scale this down just a bit more. And scale on the X. Initial velocity, we want to go -10, probably. Okay. That's gonna come from here. Both. Okay. This could freeze everything, potentially. Or it could not do anything. It's interesting. Huh. Well, alrighty. But that's gonna be, pretty much it. That's how we're gonna add most of our rocks to our scenes. If we go into render view, if it doesn't crash us, you guys will be able to see what this looks like without any light. Solid. Right, yeah. Or better yet, let's just look at it in texture mode, because render is gonna take way too much time. So we got a bunch of rocks, just kind of there at the moment. We could go ahead and give this one a background, sure. This, let's go with a material, new material, and give it New texture. This seems to be what I want to use for most of it. For most of the cave stuff, so unless I can find something better, but I'm not entirely sure if we can. Where is it? Rock Flat, I think it is. I don't know. See which one that is. No. No. Is it volcanic rock? Might be volcanic rock. Yeah. That looks about right. Tab. Assign. So now we can go into texture mode. And for some reason it did not work. Oh. Now we assign it. Maybe? Something's broken. Maybe it just needs a quick refresh. Nope. Oh. Yeah. Cool. Doesn't seem to want to work. And I'm not entirely sure why. Could just be lagging too. Because that's what it seems to be doing a lot. Yeah. So streaming while I do the rendering of this stuff isn't gonna work very well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what we've got today. If you guys have any questions, please be sure to email me at jakehbgame@gmail.com, or you can just leave a comment on the video or send me a message on Twitch, whichever. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, or if you need clarification, again, just contact me. But if you did enjoy, also be sure to hit that follow button or like button or whichever platform you're on, whatever button they have to say, hey, I really enjoy this. So with that said, you guys have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.